What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'm super excited because today we are once again in Colonial. We're very close to Ichiban, Korea House, and some other restaurants that we've actually been to recently. Or not recently, but we've been to lately. With that said, today we're going to be visiting supposedly the best hot dogs that you can get in Orlando at some of the most affordable prices that you can get in Orlando for any of the hot dog restaurants. I've honestly been looking for months, and the only place that I found that I actually found decent was world famous hot dog at Universal Studios City Walk. But the hot dogs are like 11 bucks for a basic one, and then it's like it goes up to like 15 or 16. That's ridiculous for one hot dog. That's insane to me. So today we're gonna be going to a place called Hot Dog Heaven, and it's super, super popular and apparently has some of the best hot dogs, like I mentioned before, here in Orlando. Their prices are pretty affordable. It's like anywhere between $4 all the way up to like $5 or $6. But it has a ton of different options. You can get all different types of hot dogs. We're gonna go and see what options they have, and I'm gonna try to see if we could order maybe 4 or 5 of them, and once we get them, we're gonna come back here and it's gonna be fun. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, guys, what's up? We are here. I am super excited because the smell is incredible here. The place was absolutely packed when we got here. It is a very tiny shop. I'm gonna try to see if I can go ahead and record it through the sidewalk. That way you kind of see the whole building. The thing is that there's a lot of people here, so I don't wanna make anybody uncomfortable with like my filming. With that said, I'm super excited. We ended up getting 5 different hot dogs. There's a whole bunch of different flavors. And as you guys can see, this is the menu. I mean, there's a ton of different options. You can kind of customize it in a way. It's kind of limited, but at the same time, you have so many different options that you can choose from that it's worth it, in my opinion. Now, one thing I did mention in the beginning when we first arrived is that the prices were between $4 to $6. It looks like they've kind of updated their prices a little bit. So now it's a little bit more. It looks like it's from $5 to like $8 now. And some of the dogs that we ordered actually cost like $8 or $9. But we ended up getting it with the combo, with the basket. So with that said, enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and dig in. Let's start pulling out these hot dogs one at a time. So we did end up getting like 3 different brown bags. We have no idea what's in each one. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. These fries smell and look amazing. Some of the hot dogs I know are pretty large, but let's see here. All right, so we got 2 hot dogs in this one. We're gonna go as we go, and I'll tell you guys what each one is as we're eating, because unfortunately there's no label. I'm sure people come here and they don't usually order 5 or 6 hot dogs per person, so, or you know, for one individual. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's check this out. All right, guys, as you guys can see, first, these fries. Let's go ahead and, my wife already took a bite and put one away. Let's grab hers and let's go ahead and grab this and just see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try this out real quick. Fries really, really, really good. Super fresh. The outside super crispy. The inside super soft and almost creamy. And then it has a little bit of like salt sprinkled on it. Definitely good flavor. I do taste a little bit of the oil, but it's not too overwhelming. Pretty good fries considered that they're a nice size for the amount that it cost. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and do this dog here. Now, I believe this is the Chicago Fire Dog with everything on it. As you guys can see, it does have like peppers on it. It does have tomatoes, some onions, some relish, some mustard, in a big sausage right there. Oh, that looks really good. And then this one, all right, so this looks like it's just a regular hot dog with onions and pickles. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start digging in. One thing I will say, guys, it is about to start raining, so we're gonna try to rush through this, but let's go ahead and try this one out first with the relish, onions, and tomatoes, and peppers. I feel like this is gonna sting. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. So the pepper's not very hot. It is spicy. If you guys have had Papa John's, it's basically that same pepper that comes inside the Papa John's, just a lot smaller. Flavor-wise, it's delicious. You get the fattiness from the sausage. You get the freshness of the onions and the the onions and the sweetness of the relish. You get the tomato along with that delicious little bun. It comes together really, really well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one to the side. I'm probably gonna finish it because the spice honestly just gives it a really good flavor. Unfortunately, not unfortunate, but it's actually really nice out right now, temperature-wise. But there is a really strong breeze because it is gonna start raining, honestly, within the next 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm trying to kind of rush this a little bit. I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but I'm gonna leave the hot dog right here in the meantime while I talk to you guys, just because we wanna make sure that it doesn't get blown away. Or actually, I might move it to the side here so because my wife is digging into it, she can't stop. All right, the next one's this one. Like I said, it's just like a regular hot dog with like pickles on it and onions. I don't remember which one this was specifically. I'm a little disappointed, to be completely honest, but I did order it, so let's see how it is. All right, so like I said, it's just the pickle, diced onions, the hot dog. The hot dog flavor is amazing. It doesn't feel like a prepackaged hot dog. I don't know if they make this here or if it's like a special brand, but it does taste really good. Now for the inside, I thought that was ketchup, but it's actually it's like a sweet sauce. It's almost like a marmalade. So like you get the acidity of the pickles, you get the sourness of the onions just a bit, and then you got that delicious fatty flavor from the sausage and the sweetness from the sauce. It ends up going together really well. Oh my goodness. All right, one thing I just noticed, you do get a side. So they have the option of getting just the hot dog, but they also have the option of getting like a side with it if you get a basket which brings the fries, which is honestly a really good amount of fries. It almost reminds me of the sack of fries from White Castle. But you also get a side. Besides that, you get another side. So you get either a choice of coleslaw, baked beans, or macaroni salad. I will say it is a little small. That's the whole point of what I was trying to get at, that it is a little bit small for me. And if you guys want to check that out, I'm gonna go ahead and just try a little bit and just see how it is. So it is pretty good. It's actually very small, a little bit of, I believe, cabbage with some like mayonnaise and sauce and things like that, but it's nice, it's sweet, and it's a really refreshing bite, especially after having some of that spicy hot dog that I just had. Definitely really, really good. Now, being honest, I have had better, but you can't expect much. This place is really known for their hot dogs. I think this one is the fire slaw one. It's very similar to the first one with the exception of the sausage itself. It's a little bit smaller. All right, guys, so this one is their chili cheese dog. Finally, we're getting into those good parts. You guys gotta check this out. All right, so as I mentioned, this is a chili cheese dog. It has a little bit of cheese, it has onions, it has beans, and the chili as well. We're gonna go ahead and try this out. All right. I love the poppy seeds myself, but oh boy, that's really good. I can't do it justice. I'm gonna show you guys again. So as you guys can see, the chili's on there, but the bottom is completely coated. The bread itself is completely coated with the cheese, nice and melted. The onions, the beans, the meat that's on there, and then on top of that, you got that delicious smoky flavor of the sausage. It all comes together really, really well. Okay, and this is the last one. This is the slaw dog. Let's go ahead and check this out. It's nice and small. It is completely packed with kraut on the or slaw, I believe, on the top. It has a little bit of cheese. It has some onions. Let's go ahead and try this last one out. All right, let's go ahead and try it out. Now this is the last one we're having. It's one of my favorite ones. That slaw is really, really good. Personally, and this might be a completely personal thing, but I would prefer if the slaw was actually cold, because this one's kind of almost room temperature. It is the last one we're eating, so it may be that it warmed up because the sausage is nice and hot when they put it on there. And I'm pretty sure the buns are steamed prior to being given to us. But getting that delicious smoky sausage flavor and almost that vinaigrette coming from the slaw itself, or the kraut itself. I can't talk today. It's really, really, really good. Keep in mind, guys, this is just a hot dog restaurant. It is really good hot dogs for the price that you're getting them compared to some of the other places we've been to. I thought I had ordered the barbecue dog, but I ended up canceling because it was just like it was literally like a hot dog with barbecue. You know what? The barbecue dog was the first one we had. That sweet sauce that I was telling you guys about, that I thought it was some sort of marmalade, it was actually like a really, really sweet barbecue sauce, and that's my bad. It's pretty good. The fire hot dog was honestly my favorite one. These peppers here, full of flavor. But everything honestly was really, really good. I think in total, I ended up ordering 5 hot dogs. They gave me like 3 bags of fries. And on top of that, they gave me the coleslaw and macaroni salad that we're about to try. Plus, my wife got a Oreo milkshake and I got myself a bottled water. And it was like 50 bucks, I think, $53. Like I said, their prices did go up just a little bit. But you can definitely just do with basic hot dogs. I think they're like a basic American hot dog. I didn't want to get it because almost everybody knows what that is. It's basically the hot dog with like onions, pickles, mustard, and different things like that. And I think it's like $5.50 or some change like that. So it wasn't that impressive. With that said, man, it's pretty good if you want to get some nice hot dogs or you're in the mood for that. It definitely beats 7-Eleven. And it definitely beats paying $12 to $16 per hot dog over at Disney or at, whatchamacallit, inside any of the theme parks or at City Walk. Let me go ahead and try this, see how it is. Macaroni sauce is nice, or macaroni salad. It's nice and creamy. Macaronis are not al dente, they're a little mushy, but they're still strong enough to keep their like figure. But it's amazing. All right, guys, I'm back. So there was probably a brief pause. Obviously, for you guys, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. But I had one of our viewers come up, and I had like a really long conversation with him. Well, a gentleman I met here, and he's gonna check out the channel and things like that. But super nice guy. If you're watching this, man, thank you for your services, as I mentioned before. And I appreciate some of the suggestions of the places we can go to here in Orlando. With that said, back to hot dog heaven. Honestly, if you guys love hot dogs, if hot dogs are your thing, definitely recommend checking this place out. The hot dogs are delicious. Just be prepared to wait a bit because it is very long lines when you get here. Like when we got here, there was 17 people in front of us. And like looking at the line now, it looks like there's like 8 or 9 people now in line. So it is a very busy place. As you guys can hear, it's right next to like, not a highway, but like a major road here in Orlando. So, keep that in mind. But if you're here not recording and you're with family, I mean, it's nice. You get to see, you kind of have a view of the road as you're eating and things like that. And then behind here is a nice park. So definitely would recommend checking it out. It's definitely worth a visit. With that said, thank you so much for joining me this week. Me and my wife really appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you guys have any places that you recommend that you've been to here in Orlando, please put them in the comment section down below. I would love to read them. I read literally every single comment that you guys post so I can educate myself as well as learn about new places. Anyway, thank you so much. As always, I could never say it enough. I will see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.